Oh, hey there. My name's Kirley. I'm a honeybee, drone division, and I was minding my own business, munching on some of my favorite flowers, when I noticed this fine gentleman watering my favorite pollinator patch. I had my unionized break coming up and asked if there was anything I could do to pitch in. The watering can is a little too heavy for me, so instead, I'm offering my time to help in this, what is this, a bee vlog. How do you humans have so much time on your hands? Don't you gotta go home after a busy day of collecting pollen and throw it up into little honeycombs? No? Maybe that's just me. So listen, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Bees are in a bad way right now. Due to natural and unnatural forces working against us, bees like me are quickly sliding into the danger zone. And if we all one day disappear, that's rough news for you bipeds. Ever wonder who pollinates your coffee bean plant so you can get your XL 4x4 in the morning? Oh hey, how's it going? When you really break it down, our destinies are intertwined as species. And we've been buddies for, oh I don't know, since the time of the ancient Egyptians. And even well before that if you want to include times where we would lend you some of our honey. Don't worry, it's no big deal. I don't keep grudges. Listen, I don't want this to be all doom and gloom. We'll save big scary problems for another time. For now, I'd like to share a few easy quick tips if you wouldn't mind giving us just a little hand. Number 1, consider planting a pollinator patch. Just a couple flowering plants that we love to dive face first into. It's not overly difficult. Wildflowers take care of themselves. You don't even have to have a green thumb to do it. Just get some flowers in the garden. We love it. And even if you're doing stuff like cucumbers or corn or potatoes in your garden, we're there to help them thrive and to pollinate and to help the other garden vegetation as well. It's win-win, really. Number 2, in the early months of spring and summer, when all the other plants are still waking up, don't mow your lawn full of dandelions. Those guys have a bad rap. Somewhere down the line they got called a weed instead of an herb, which they most certainly are. They're our first source of food before the rest of the garden comes to life, so maybe leave them be for a while, eh? Number 3, listen, I get thirsty working all day in the sun, eh? If you can whip up a bee-friendly watering hole in your garden, it'd be well appreciated. Nothing to it really, just a shallow bowl with a bunch of rocks in it so we can climb out if we decide to take a swim. I'm not a good swimmer. You can fill it full of marbles, make it look pretty, or just some rocks. You might want to switch the water out every once in a while so mosquitoes don't start to, do their thing in it. We just like a little refreshment. Number 4, you can install a bee hotel in your garden. I'll get this guy to provide a link where you can 3D print one at home, or if you have a buddy with a 3D printer. If I'm busy at work and it starts to rain or a hungry predator comes along, I can check into the bee hotel until it's safe to come out again. It's pretty nice, very spacious. You know, if you want to go one step further with your bee hotel, you can follow these guys and buy some leafcutter bees. These leafcutter bees are a little smaller than me, but they are workhorses. They're actually the native population of bees to Canada. I'm a European honeybee. We came over a long time ago, but these guys were here first, and they are crazy good at working. They're solitary bees. They don't make a hive, so you just plop them down in a tube, and they'll hatch in the warm and get to work. One of these guys does the work of about 100 of us. You won't get any honey from them, but it'll really expand your garden, and they couldn't be easier to take care of. I would totally recommend looking into the leafcutter bee. Number 5, finally, if you want to take it one huge step further, follow in this guy's footprints and consider becoming a beekeeper. It's not as crazy as you might expect, and only good can come of it. I'd recommend reaching out to the fine folks at the Golden Horseshoe Bee Association in Southern Ontario if you have any questions, comments, and concerns. Well, that's my break. Back to work for me. Cheers, folks.